Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle, elders, the great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shot there from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And says here from the Daily Mail, UK, Pope declares mankind is experiencing the outbreak of World War III. And I would have to agree. I would definitely have to agree. Because you know what's happening around the world. You have civil unrest. You have wars and rumors of wars. Okay, this thing is going down. You have Matthew 24 and 6. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, Russia, Ukraine, China, North Korea, America, Russia, and China. Okay, it says, see that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All right. Don't we pretty much have every single nation fighting against one another and then even infighting amongst the nations? Okay. Don't we have a food supply shortage? Do we not have farmers, okay, taking out their cattle because people can't afford it, or they're trying to get as much money as possible before people go broke? Okay. Don't we got the Vidco, the monkey business, and earthquakes in diverse places? You go to those little countries in the like the Philippines and Taiwan and Guam, man, those places like that, man, they're getting hit by earthquakes and getting flooded. All right. The Lord's jacking this place up. It says, all these things are the beginning of sorrows. But the end has not come yet. Why? Because all these things are culminating to what the Pope said, World War III, which we have a Revelation 11 and 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Why? Because of all the things that I just mentioned in Matthew the 24th chapter. All these things are accelerating the eventual climax of World War III, because it has started. Okay, it just has not gone nuclear yet. So let's read just a little bit of this article and we'll get some more scripture. It says, the Pope has declared mankind is experiencing the outbreak of World War III. In his address to Polish-speaking pilgrims at the end of his weekly audience in the Vatican yesterday, the pontiff encouraged prayers in a special way for the people of Ukraine. He said, tomorrow you will remember the anniversary of the outbreak of the Second World War, which so painfully marked the Polish nation. Today we are experiencing the third. May the memory of the past experience spur you to cultivate peace in yourselves and families in social and international life. Says in April, Francis said humanity is moving toward World War III like it is unavoidable. It's true. The Lord clearly said in Revelation 11, let's read that again. Revelation 11 and 14, that the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And it has to come. Why? Because the Lord said so. Isaiah 55 and 11. And it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So if the Lord prophesied that the second woe has come and the third woe cometh quickly, that's what it means. That's exactly what it means, and that's exactly what has to happen. All right? Because World War II passed away in what, 1945-ish? Okay? And now you're talking about just a little under 80-something years later, which is really not a long time when you think about it. All that means is somebody who was born in 1945 and is living at this present date and time is just under 80 some years old. If my math serves me correctly, got 55, that would be the year 2000. Yeah, so they would be about 75 years old. That's not a long time in the grand scheme of things, especially looking at how long it took for World War One. And you see World War II didn't come that too far right after that. And now we have World War III. It's no longer knocking at the doorstep. Okay. World War III is here. And as the Pope said, it is unavoidable. Why? Because the Lord ordained it so. The Lord ordained it so because the judgment has to come down upon this whole world, especially Babylon the snake. All right? As the scripture says, all right? Revelation 18 and I'm at Revelation 18 and 3. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, you can back that up with Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. And it says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, like I said, that matches up with that Jeremiah 51, where it talks about Babylon. When you reach up, that's what it's called in Miss America, Babylon. Okay, it's been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the nations drunk. The nations are mad. Okay. Okay, and these merchants are drunk. All these nations are drunk with the philosophies of bad Uncle Esau. Okay, and especially since all of them, with the help of bad Uncle Esau, have helped exploit Israelites worldwide. Okay, particularly through ill-gotten gains. And it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues. Why? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. That's why the Lord has to jack this place up. This is why World War III is unavoidable, as the Pope said, because the sins of Babylon and all these other nations have reached up to the heavens. And just like bad Uncle Esau, hey, the Lord has also appointed a bounds which evil itself cannot pass. And once the Lord allows the full measure of evil to take place in this world, then it's time to just get rid of it. And see, that's the ultimate goal of World War III, because eventually it's going to culminate in the ICBM nuclear missiles, many of them which will come here to Babylon the Snake, and it will hit other places around the world. Because America, along with this world, has walked in great pride. It has forgotten the Lord. It has forgotten that there's accountability, okay? And they have taken no consideration that they have highly abused and mistreated the children of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. For that, the Lord must render a recompense. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all ratified. To the next time, we're going to say Shalom.